So I've gotten so many questions over the past few days about the subscriptions. So I wanted to let you all know what that means and what that looks like for you. All right. All right. So, but before I answer all of the frequently asked questions, I wanted to talk about something that I think is even more important. And that would be letting you know what it means to be a Grace and Glow subscriber. So, what it means to be a subscriber is that this just isn't a monthly shipment. It's knowing once a month that something is arriving and it's just for you. It's getting excited when you see that shipment notification because you know that your home is about to feel refreshed. Is one less thing you have to make, one less decision you have to make, sorry. You don't have to stand in the store smelling dozens of fragrances or wondering if you're choosing the right one. I've done that work for you. Every month, I carefully create one fragrance that I genuinely can't wait for you to experience. It's about creating a home that feels peaceful, intentional, and inviting without adding more to your already busy life. Because as women, we're constantly making decisions for everyone else. This is one decision you don't have to make. So that's it in a nutshell. So if you have any questions about that, feel free to put them in the chat. Feel free to ask them. And but that is it. Now, I did have you all send me some frequently asked questions. Well, some questions that you had. So I'm going to answer those today during this live. But I wanted to start off with letting you know what it means to be a subscriber, what that looks like for you, and what you yourself are getting out of this deal. Because, of course, when we are subscribing to anything or when we're buying anything, we want to know what is in it for me. Like, what am I getting out of this? And that is a very fair question. So I wanted to start off with that. Okay, so I do have your questions here, and I'm going to start to go over those questions. These are the questions that were submitted when I asked for questions that people may have on yesterday. However, that does not mean that you can't ask your question if you are live here with me today. So if you want to ask questions as well, just make sure you pop it in the chat so that I can see what it is that you're asking me so I can answer those questions for you. So before, I don't see any in the chat right now, and which we're just getting started. So I'm going to start answering the ones that I received already. So, and you will see me look down. I do have my notes here so that I don't miss any of the questions that were asked. All right, so first question is, what is Grace and Glow? So Grace and Glow is my home fragrance line that I made through my business, Kendra Creations. So the name of my business is Kendra Creations, but Grace and Glow is my fragrance line. So right now it's just home fragrance, but we may venture out a little later. But right now, that's what Grace and Glow is. It's the home fragrance line, and then the subscriptions part of it is a monthly subscription that's designed to make you and your home feel and smell amazing, and as well as your drive, because the diffuser actually can go in your car, but it's doing so without adding one more decision for you. That's something that you yourself don't have to think about, because I'm thinking about it for you. Okay, so the second question, and let me know if I need to expound on any of the answers that I'm giving as well. If you have like a follow-up question, feel free to let me know. So I do have quite a few questions. There were quite a few sent in, so I'm going to go through those, And then just kind of stop me if you need to in the midst of it. And I'm trying to make sure that you all are seeing me. So I hope that you see me everywhere right now. Okay. Let's see. All right. So the second question is, what subscriptions do you offer? So there are 3 options for my subscriptions. The first one is the Diffuser Club. So that one's for your drive. That one goes in the car. You put it in your vent. It's a vent clip. Or if you want to take it off and put it once you get to work, then you just take the clip off and you just sit it in on a hard surface or flat surface. Home Scent Society is for your home. So that's the plug-in diffuser that you literally, you'll get what you need. You screw it into the warmer, plug the warmer into the wall, and you have an amazing scent throughout your home that you don't have to think about anymore. Thank you, Alexander, for joining. LA, thank you for joining. All right, the VIP Aroma Box is the complete experience. It includes the Diffuser Club, Home Scent Society, and it also has a matching room spray. And that one is for the person that wants their space to be uniform all over. So if you want your home, your car, and to be able to do a quick refresh wherever you are in whatever space that you're in, then you would just use the that's where the VIP Aroma Box comes in. So next question was, why 3 subscriptions instead of just 1? Because one size doesn't fit all sometimes, right? Everyone enjoys fragrance differently. What if you want yours in your car because somebody in the house doesn't necessarily like scents? Or you want something that is just for you. Like, it's for you, it's for your experience, it's for you riding up and down the road when you go to work. Maybe leave it in when you're doing errands, may take it out when the kids are in there going back and forth to sports. But everybody enjoys fragrance differently. So therefore, I didn't want a one size fits all, because I wanted you to be able to experience this subscription, or this, I wanted you to have this experience in the way that you want it to, or in the way that fits your life better. Okay. And also, when you just have like one, what if there's something in there that you don't want? So then you're stuck with products that you don't want, but you're doing it just so that you can get the product that you do want. So I wanted to be able to offer the options in a manner that you can choose what fits your lifestyle. All right, next question was, can I choose my scent? Thank you, Ali, and He Loves Cart. Thank you all for joining. Can I choose my fragrance? The answer to that question is no. Each month features one exclusive fragrance that I've already curated for that month. So no, you're not able to choose your own scent, and it's a subscriber only fragrance, so it's not one that is offered elsewhere. So you would just be able to have that fragrance, and it's not anywhere else. So you can't choose it. It's already chosen for you. And if you all are seeing me live, pop in the chat to let me know that you see me, please, and thank you. I want to make sure that you all are able to comment so that I can see those comments, because one of them I'm not seeing, and I'm not sure if you all are seeing me or not. Okay, so I think I fixed it, and I think I may have just started it live on IG. Okay, So sorry about that. I'm answering the frequently asked questions and what it means to be a subscriber. I'm sorry for you all that are just seeing me on IG. I thought I started it, but I had not started it yet. So we are 10 minutes in. All right, so I'm answering the frequently asked questions that were sent over to me on yesterday, I think it was, when I posted and asked if anybody had any questions. So I'm answering those questions live right now. If you have a question, then feel free to ask it while we're here, and I will get that answered for you. All right, the next question is, and one of the other things I didn't say about not being able to choose the scent, the point of this experience is for you to not have to choose, for you not to have to decide. Now, while there are people that want to decide, and that's okay, I have products for that too. But as far as the subscription goes, it's for those women who are tired of having to choose, and you want somebody to be able to make that choice for you, so you don't get overwhelmed with all the choices and all the decisions on top of everything else that you're making, all the other decisions that you're making. Next question is, will I know the monthly fragrance before it ships? The answer is sometimes. My goal is to share sneak peeks whenever I can, or whenever I feel like if I share it all the time, then that kind of takes away from it too. So sometimes it'll be a sneak peek. Sometimes I just want to build the excitement of you getting it and experiencing the full effect all at once versus trying to anticipate what it is and how it's going to be. I want you to be able to experience it full throttle once you receive it. So sometimes yes, and sometimes the fragrance, it'll be a surprise, but always a great surprise. I go through great lengths to make sure that the fragrances that I choose are really, really awesome aromas. A really great sentence that's going to be very intentional in the space that you're going to put them in. Sometimes they don't always work. Like sometimes I can think something and then I mix it up and then I smell it and I'm like, nope, I don't like that one. And I know it ain't just what I like, but in order for me to put it out there, it has to have a certain aroma or a certain feel. Actually, it's not necessarily about 100% what it smells like, because they smell good to other people, because I do ask my family their input as well. It's just a different feeling that I'm looking for, and if it doesn't give the feeling that I'm looking for, then that's not the fragrance that goes into the box. All right, number 6, I think. Can I buy the monthly fragrance without subscribing? No, you may not. The fragrance for the subscription box is for the subscription box. So and that means all three. So if you don't purchase either of the subscriptions, then that fragrance is not available to you. And that's one of the special benefits of being a subscriber, is subscriber only fragrances, exclusive fragrances. That's when that exclusivity comes in. All right. Will fragrances ever repeat? Honestly, my goal is for them not to repeat. And I feel like there are so many different options out there that they won't repeat unless you all specifically, I get a specific influx of people saying, hey, I really love this one. Please bring it back. Can we please get another run of this one? And if that happens, then we'll see what we can do. But for the most part, my goal is not to repeat them. Now, in 7-8 years, maybe so, when we get further down the line. But my goal at present is not to repeat them. Except in special circumstances. Like I said, if somebody's asking for the same one, if I get a lot of people asking for a same fragrance from a past box, then maybe so. Because I want each month to feel fresh and exciting. I don't want you to get to month 7 and be like, this smells familiar. I don't think this is different. That's not the goal here. All right. So, and I tried to group these I tried to put them together and group them. So, next question was, what comes in the diffuser club? So with the diffuser club, let me grab one for you too. All right, so with the diffuser club, what comes with that is you get the car diffuser, the reed, the vent clip, and then that's it. Sorry. So the vent clip, the reed diffuser, the lid, of course. There's a stopper in here as well. So this is what the stopper looks like. So completed product looks like this, but with the label, and then you just push it into the vent. So this one has a stopper because it's packaged to ship, so it's not going to go all the way in, but this goes in here, and then the vent clip is already on there by this point, and then you put it in the vent in your car. So that's what all comes for the diffuser club. Thank you, Sylvia. Thank you, Jeffrey, for joining. Erica, thank you. Thank you. I'm going to say Diamond. That's the end, but I don't think I can say your first name. All right. How long does the diffuser last? So mostly you're able to enjoy it for around 30 to 60 days, but there are some factors that gives it a range. So it depends on the weather. It depends how you drive, how often you drive, how frequently you're refreshing the fragrance, and refreshing just is tilting it down to refresh the reed, because the wooden lid is reed too. Can I use it somewhere besides my car? Yeah, absolutely. You can use it wherever you want to. You just don't put the clip on. So you use the clip if you want it in the car. You don't want it in the car? Don't use the clip. And you just sit it wherever you want with it, just like this. So wherever you want to sit it, you sit it on the shelf, you sit it on the table, you sit it on your desk, just like this. And good place: lockers, closets, bathrooms, any other small spaces you want to put it in. Thank you, Erica. Thank you, Lily, for joining. All right. Next question is, what comes in this Home Scent Society? Why didn't I grab these while I was over there? Now I gotta get back up. But that's okay. I'll go back and get it. Because I already have the warmer. Okay, so what comes in the Home Scent Society? So for your first month for the Home Scent Society, what you will receive is a plug-in warmer and the monthly fragrance refill. So this one is empty, but this has the wick in it. I didn't put the wick in the ones with the fragrances yet. I'll put those in before I ship them. It comes with the wick, the cotton wick inside. It'll be full of your fragrance for the month. It has a lid on it that keeps it safe and keeps it from spilling during transport. And then once you get it, you just take that off, put it on here. So it comes with the warmer and the refill bulb, which will look like this but have a cotton wick in it. Okay. And then the subsequent months, however, only come with the bulb, because you'll already have the warmer. So it'll only come, it'll only come with the bulb. All right. And I did that on purpose because I really went back and forth with myself, honestly. I was like, do I send the warmer each month, or do I just send the warmer sometimes, periodically, and then send the bulb refill? And I decided to only send the refill because part of having a subscription is also eliminating things that you don't need, in my opinion. I feel like if I have a subscription for something, it's because I want something specific, right? So I don't want to have to go somewhere else, because that's not the plan. That's not what we want. We want to be able to just use what we have, right? So I didn't want you to have a drawer of warmers that you weren't using because you're only using one refill at a time. However, if you want to use it in more than one room and you want or need another warmer, then that is available for you too as a subscriber to purchase an add-on for an extra one. Okay. All right, and so next question was, can I buy extra warmers? And yes, the answer is yes. Subscribers can purchase additional warmers. And you can purchase the additional warmer and bulb if you like. Next question, can I buy extra refills? Yes. So you'll do the subscription and your subscription won't change. So let's say this month you say, I want to try 3. So you're getting 1, right? Because that's what's in your subscription. But if you want an extra 2 refills and an extra 2 warmers, then you would just do those as add-ons and I'll ship it all at the same time. But it doesn't change your subscription. So that doesn't mean that you're going to get those 3 things every month. You can do the add-ons that way, but that it doesn't change your subscription. Your subscription will be just the 1 refill every month after your first month. First month, you'll be receiving the refill and the warmer. And these are not sold otherwise in my shop. So only subscribers can buy these refills. I mean, buy these warmers or buy the refills because I don't sell them otherwise. They are exclusive to the subscription boxes. All right, and now next question, what comes in the VIP aroma box? So the VIP aroma box is the complete set. So in the VIP aroma box, you get the diffuser, you get the plug-in, and you get a matching room spray. So this is the VIP aroma box. This is the complete setup. So you get this when you want the complete experience. And I would love for you all to have the complete experience. But you choose the experience that works for you, because that's why I created it for you. It's not about what I want you to have. I want you to have what you want to have. So I want you to use, I want you to get, I want you to purchase what best suits you in your space, in your home, in your life, and what you are doing currently in this season for you. Okay. Next question. Why does the VIP box include a room spray? Because sometimes you just need an instant refresh or instant fragrance, or one that you can take from place to place without having to move this and without having to move this. The spray is 1 ounce, so it's quite travel size. It ain't my travel size one, but it's pretty travel size. So you can put it in your purse. You can put it in your gym bag. You can put it in the kids' book bags if they want to take theirs with them. It is glass, so I would say maybe a bigger kid, but you can take it with you. So wherever you want a quick refresh, and let's say you want your plug-in to stay at home or you want your diffuser to stay in the car, you can take this one to work with you and you can refresh as you need to or as you want to. And it is very long lasting. It's not a spray it and 5 minutes later you can't smell it. That's not what we do here. This has 5-star. These have 5-star reviews across the board about longevity and how they smell, how well they smell, and how long they last. All righty. Next question is about billing. Thank you, Erica, for joining. Next question is about billing, and it says, when am I billed? So subscriptions renew on the 1st of each month. So we're coming up to August. So we're running this for this period. So you'll already, if you start between now to August the 1st, then that counts as the August the 1st. But your recurring charge or your subsequent charges will be charged on the 1st of each month. Now, if you purchase after the 1st, then you will be charged on whatever day that you purchase, but your shipment will be scheduled for the 1st of the next month's shipment. So it will go out with the next month's shipment. It won't go out for that month. So if you do August the 2nd or 3rd, you got to wait until the September subscription goes out. When do subscriptions close? The subscription cart closes on the 1st. So that's what I was just saying. And then after that, you receive the next month's fragrance. So I kind of answered both of those at the same time. Okay, so when do subscriptions ship? Orders ship by the 10th of each month. So it could be before that, depending on what's going on, what my work schedule looks like. It could be before the 10th, but it'll be by the 10th unless the 10th falls on a weekend day. If it's on a Saturday or a Sunday, then it'll ship the following business day. All right, next one is, can I cancel? Yeah, of course you can cancel. Like, there's no long-term contract. You can cancel before your next billing cycle. And you have full control. You'll be able to log in and do that yourself. All right, next question is, can I switch subscriptions? Yes. The short answer, yes. But yeah, you can change subscriptions. If you get the diffuser club and you're like, I think I want the plug-in instead. Or I think I want the VIP aroma box so I can get the diffuser and the room spray. Either way, fine with me. You can switch to whatever it is that fits your needs better. Can I have more than one subscription? Yes, you may. You could, like, let's say you don't want the room spray. You know you don't want the room spray, then you would get the diffuser club and the VIP, not the VIP, sorry. You would get the diffuser club and then the home scent society. And those are the ones that you would use, that you would subscribe to. And then that way you would get those two, but I would ship them together. But you would get both of those subscriptions. And also, if you wanted to, let's say you wanted to buy two so you can have two for your house. What I would say is get the add-on instead. But if you wanted to buy two because you want them in two different places, then that works too. Next one is, can I send a subscription as a gift? And the answer to that is you absolutely can send the subscription as a gift. It actually makes a really, really thoughtful gift. Like, it's telling somebody that I did this for you. I made this choice for you. I gifted this to you as a monthly gift. It's like the gift that keeps on giving. Can you imagine getting a gift and then the next month you get a different gift, and then another gift and another gift, and each month that the gift is different? That's what gifting the subscription will do for you, or if it will do for the person that you're gifting the subscription to. Are your products handmade? Yes, they are. Everything that you receive in your subscription box, whether that's the Diffuser Club, Home Scent Society, or the VIP Aroma Box, are all handmade by me. So the mixing, the pouring, the labeling, all the things are all done by me. And done in small batches. I do them according to what we're doing, what's going on for that month, all created in small batches by me. Thank you, Katrina, for joining. Okay, next one. Okay, are your fragrances strong? Yes, but in the best way. They're not strong, overpowering, but they are designed to be long lasting, and they're designed for you to smell them and for them to be noticeable when you walk in a room. Because why not? Like, what's the point of having a fragrance or buying a fragrance that you can't smell? That is what inspired my home fragrance line. Thank you, Nira, for joining. Thank you, Simret, for joining. That's what inspired my home fragrance line. Was I was tired of spending my money on fragrances that I couldn't smell longer than about 5 or 6 minutes. And that's being generous, because a lot of the times you spray it and by the time you leave out of the room and come back, it's gone. But Grace and Glow's products are not like that. You spray the room spray and it lasts for hours. And I'm not saying that because I made it. I'm saying that because that's what my reviews say. That's what the people tell me. They have 5-star reviews because of how long they last. Nira said, right, absolutely. They last a really long time. It's not spray it and then forget it. You go back hours later, you're still going to smell it. All right. Next question. Okay. So, why did you create these subscriptions? So, to keep talking about what I was just saying about having the long-lasting fragrances and wanting people to be able to enjoy long-lasting fragrance. I mean, for those of us that are working, we work hard for this money, okay? Baby, I work hard for the coins that I have. So I wanted to, if I'm going to spend my money on something, I want it to feel like I've spent my money on something. I don't want it to be I spent my money and now it's a waste because this doesn't do what I want it to do. So I created them so that you can have an intentional space and be able to smell the fragrances even when they've been there for a while. Even when you spray it and you leave out of the room and you come back, you can still smell it. When you walk past this plug-in, when you're sitting somewhere else, when you're standing over here and it's over there, like when you're in the car and you crank up and you're sitting there, I wanted you to be able to enjoy the scents for a long time. Also, I wanted you to be able to not have to figure out which one you wanted to use or which fragrance you wanted to have. I wanted to take that decision from you because I understand as a woman, as a mom, as a wife, as a full-time nurse practitioner, that there are a lot of decisions that we make every day. So I wanted to take one of those decisions away from you and allow you to just be able to enjoy something for yourself, something that has nothing to do with anybody else in the house, that's coming just for you. Nira says, fragrance that lasts for hours is always a plus, especially with me having a pup. Absolutely. So yes, if you have pets, it still lasts for hours. It's not like your pet scent is going to drown them out. I will say though, you got to be a little clean too. So that's the thing too. But they are amazing scents and they last even with animals. We've tested them with animals to make sure that they did uphold even with pets. Side note, love your video quality. Thank you. Alrighty. All right. So, and also with the subscriptions and why I created them was because, and especially with the like the different subscriptions, I wanted you to be able to have a cohesive experience, right? If you wanted to start with the diffuser, or if you wanted to start with the Home Scent Society, wherever you wanted to start, you could start and still have somewhere to go, right? So you didn't just get this one and then you figure out, okay, well, I want the next one or the other one, but they don't complement each other. They're not cohesive. They don't share that same fragrance. I felt like that would have been a disconnect. So I wanted to make sure that the experience that you had was a cohesive experience. All right, next question is, who are these subscriptions for? Busy women. These subscriptions are for busy women. Women who spend their days making decisions for everyone else. Women who deserve to have one thing that's taken care of. Women who deserve to get excited when they see a shipping notification because they know that something special is coming. It's coming just for them. Next question is, why should I subscribe instead of just buying products? Part of the subscription is the experience. Actually, the subscription is the experience. That's the entire experience, is not having to choose, not having to figure out what it is that you want to purchase. So it kind of defeats the purpose of not subscribing, if that makes sense, because that's what the subscription is for. And because if you're receiving, it's about receiving more than just a product. It's about having something to look forward to every month. And sometimes as we get busy, and I'm gonna speak from personal experience, I have a subscription, right? Of something something else. But when I get that notification that my subscription is about to ship or something of that nature, then I get excited because I know that it's coming. So that's part of the experience for you too, is the subscription versus just buying the products. It's the excitement. It's something to look forward to, is removing one less decision from your plate. It's about creating a home experience and a peaceful home that's intentional and inviting, with a fragrance that's thoughtfully chosen for you. When you become a subscriber, you're not just receiving a box. You're giving yourself one less thing to think about and one more thing to look forward to. The next question I have here is, and I think this is the last question. Yes, this is the last question. And I don't see any other questions in the chat. So we're going to answer this last question, and then we're going to be gone. But if you have a question that you want to ask when I'm no longer live, then feel free to ask that question. Drop it in the chat, and then I will answer it for you. But the last question is, what did I do with it? Okay, last question is, what does it mean to be a Grace and Glow subscriber? So I touched on this at the beginning, but we're going to end it here too. To me, being a subscriber means that you're giving yourself permission to have something that's just for you. It means looking forward to shipping day because you know a little bit of joy is on its way. It means not having to spend time choosing between dozens of fragrances because I've already done that work for you. It means creating a home that is peaceful, welcoming, and intentional without adding another task to your to-do list. Because I believe that you deserve more than just a box. You deserve an experience. You deserve to be filled the same way you pour. Have a wonderful rest of your day.